matters to them.
Frank, you mentioned the guys had kind of a front-loaded exam schedule, so how many days have you had them back in the gym, and what's been the main thing you've been working on?
Tuesday, we did some stuff with them. Very low stress, a lot of teaching, more offensive stuff than anything. Our defense is not what it needs to be, but our offense really slipped. And that's usually the way it works. When you got so many new guys, because you don't get the repetition you need for spacing and for reads and, you know, the cuts and the different things that require practice time. Because when you start playing games, everybody plays differently. Everyone has different ideas on how to defend. When you got a lot of new guys, they're not used to all the different things. So you can't, you know, everyone, you know, we all sit around and say, oh, what a great halftime adjustment. When you got old guys, you can make adjustments in timeouts and halftime. When you got young guys, it's deer in headlights in a lot of things. And all it takes is having quick turns and two different teams that defend the same action in a different way. And now you don't have the maturity from a knowledge, experience standpoint. So, but we've been doing a lot of offensive stuff. We went Tuesday, we went yesterday. We'll ratchet up today a little bit, and then tomorrow it's full go.
A general question. I think last year on the run there in the postseason, you talked about how the exposure that you wanted to bring not only to this university but this state as a whole, and how basketball is kind of needs to be a little bit more on the mark here, you know, in the spotlight in this state with high school coaches, AAU programs. With Clemson kind of leading into that that game, how do you evaluate kind of this state and how it's gotten better since you've been here and you've arrived?
Yeah, it's like Brad and I speak about this. We laugh about this in private, like so-called basketball rivalry. Yet no one writes about it, no one talks about it until the day of the game. You know, it's like, does anyone ever give Clemson credit because they play South Carolina? Does anyone ever give South Carolina credit because they play Clemson? Like, when people speak about our non-conference schedule, no one ever says they got to go to an ACC school. No, they don't even acknowledge the fact that we play at Clemson this year when talking about our non-conference schedule. And I know Brad feels the same way about, he never gets any credit because he plays South Carolina every single year. That's a shame, because he runs a real good basketball program. Brad is one heck of a basketball coach. They've been a good basketball team every single year that I've been in this league. And it's unfortunate. I don't have that answer for you, but it's not. I'm around here for Clemson, South Carolina football and baseball. I know the way that's reported. Our basketball games aren't reported that way. We don't get credit for playing Clemson in basketball the way our baseball team gets for playing Clemson in baseball, or our football team for playing Clemson in football, you know, and vice versa. Brad and I are friends. We talk. We laugh because neither one of us get credit for playing that game. We do. He respects us. I respect him. But I don't know. I don't have that answer for you.
I guess, Lawrence, on a high school level, like how do you see